So I just want to start off by saying that everybody who watches King Link 86's videos are so clueless as to what's really going on. Because it all started long ago when I was on the Maury show and my ex cheated on me numerous times. Okay, once that happened, King Link came into the picture because he made a reaction video to one of my episodes. One of my friends seen this video and actually informed me that the video was there. When I finally went in and actually seen the video myself, I thought, who is this person? And I went and clicked back on a couple videos he was doing, and I noticed, he seemed like a pretty nice guy. I was saying in my head, oh, he's such a good guy, he's such a nice person. And then and he wasn't, in my head I was saying to myself, you know, he seems like a really nice guy. He's probably married or something, and he's doing this because he has a lot of time on his hands. Maybe he's a at-home dad or something. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But then later to find out he was single and he was alone. And here I was going through my little breakup with Brandon, and I was like, desperate to have someone in my life, whether it's a friend, whether it be a boyfriend, anything. I needed someone to replace him so I could forget about him. So I explained this to King Link at one point when I first said, hi, it's me, that was me in the video, and and I told him, he's like, wow, I didn't know you sing. And he's seen all the videos that I did with the singing. And, he was really nice at first. He was, talking to me about all this stuff and giving me pointers and stuff like that. I didn't care, about, all the past stuff that I was going through. And I trusted him with personal information because I considered him a friend. Okay? I considered him a very, very close friend. And what ended up happening was I trusted him because he seemed so trustworthy and so nice. And he started talking about my problems in his videos. And I told him, please don't do that. What I talk to you is supposed to be between us, not for you to tell every other person. He says, oh, I didn't know you didn't want nobody to know. I'll delete the videos. He deleted those videos. And I know he remembers this. And then he was explaining to me about his girlfriend or whatever, whoever it was that he left, because she was like just using him and just like taking advantage of him, and she never really cared about him, and she was just a waste of time. And what ended up happening was I felt sorry for him because I knew how it felt to be cheated on and treated like dirt. So a part of me wanted to make him happy the same way I was happy. So I started saying, hey, handsome, how are you? Oh, I missed you too. And responding to all his messages that he would leave me day in and day out. Hundreds of, hi, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. How you doing, beautiful? How's your day, beautiful? And I'm at work. I can't respond to it. And then he's, well, did I say something wrong? That gets annoying. After a few days, like, you start to realize when someone's really clingy and they need you every 5 seconds. That's a bad thing. And I even told him this. I said, when you do stuff like that, it pushes women away. Maybe that's why she left you. And I started explaining to him, that whole, thing, it's bad, You got to be normal about it. And he said, okay, yeah, you're probably right. I probably was that way. And I said, yeah, you are. And, but doesn't change. He was a good person. Now, fast forward. I stopped talking to him for a long time because I had got back with Brandon. And at that time, we were just friends, like we didn't discuss anything about relationship or nothing, but I was considering it in my mind because I was saying, he went through similar situations and maybe he's clingy like that because he probably has nobody. And I know what it is to have nobody. So, I automatically had sympathy for him. And I was channeling the hurt that I had from my relationship towards helping him stay happy because I didn't want to see another person go through what I'm going through. So I tried. And that point, And then that's when it got worse. Brandon cheated on me again, did all that other stuff. And then I came to King Link and I explained to him, he was going through my YouTube channel, he was getting mad and he was writing stuff saying, I don't like that guy. He made a reaction video about me. He was talking shit about me. And I stuck up for King Link. Caused us to argue. I was very sad. Whenever that happened, I was devastated because at that point, Brandon didn't want me speaking to him no more. And I told him, I said, well, you're not going to stop me from talking to him. Okay, because he's doing nothing wrong. Okay, all he was doing was reacting to my videos, and he's like, oh, he's weird, he's a stalker. Look at how he's writing every 5 seconds. I explained to him, I said, you know what, that's just his way. He's like that. He writes like 30 fucking messages a day and comments on every single video, no matter where the fuck I'm at on any topic. He's there. I said in every app, that I made, I included him because I consider him a friend. And at the same time, when Brandon did it to me again, I had enough. And King Link kept saying to me whenever I would tell him my business, oh, well, I told you this was never going to work. And, you should know once a cheater, always a cheater. And I was saying in my head, you know what? He's right. He's right. He's never going to change. I need to listen to him. So I took his word. But then I told him, I said, why don't we do a real, Maury show interview? This way they can't ban or remove your video because it's me going there to discuss it in person. It's not taking from your an actual video that they recorded. You know what I mean? And he can get the full-on details behind the scenes and stuff that people normally don't get to hear. And this would better his views or whatever. Now, what ended up happening was we had to reschedule because he told me he didn't want me to come down and waste, money and time when he wanted me to stay a little longer. So I said, okay. So I said, fine, I guess I won't go because I was ready to go, and he was just like saying that he would basically treat me better than, Brandon ever treated me, and he would never disrespect me. And even though he had these stalkerish ways and stuff like that, I said, you know what? He means no harm, he's a sweetheart. I gave him my freaking address, he sent me gifts, he gave me a card and a CD with romantic music, and I enjoyed that music. Okay. When he sent me that, I listened to the songs. And I said to myself, if he wasn't so fucking scary, because he writes so much, it makes me think back to my relationship with him, Brandon, where he used to, I don't know, he was just too much. And that's what King Link was doing. And I said, I can't pull myself into another relationship with someone jealous and always assuming something. So it was pissing me off. And at that point, I said, you know what? I'm going to give him a break for a little bit. And I said, I'm going to just do the karaoke thing with him online for a little bit and do like he says. Let me save up money so I can stay down there for a little bit longer and we can, enjoy time. So, and plus I wanted to film our very first date because I told him, I said, if I go down there, we can make it like a YouTube video, like basically I film our first date or whatever. And I said, because we would have to date to know if he's right for me. And I already knew from the beginning he probably wasn't because of all the stuff that I was already finding wrong with him. So I started referring to him as friend, and I slowed down with the hi, handsome, how are you? And oh yeah, I miss you too. And oh, and that, and I really care about you too, because I was responding to his messages, and I felt like if I didn't say that in response to his messages, he will feel some type of way. And I didn't want to lose a friend, because I already knew him for 2 years. And it was like, I don't have friends outside of, online because I was so wrapped up in my relationship with Brandon that I never let myself have friends. And I didn't trust people because I don't know who to trust anymore. Because people can say they're your friend, but they talk shit about you behind their back. And when I received messages from certain people, I'm not going to mention their names, that he was talking shit about me, I was upset. And it made me not want to talk to King Link at all. Because I said, for him to say something like that when he said himself to give Brandon another chance. And it was Nismo Logan who also told me to give Brandon another chance. And when I gave Brandon another chance and dated him again, King Link says, you were supposed to come down to see me. How do you expect me to do that? You told me not to. You told me to save up. Now you want me to magically just pop up? I can't do that. Especially since I had just started dating Brandon again. I had to fix our relationship, which didn't go right anyway. But we all expected that to happen anyway. But my thing is, the disrespect I endured from King Link, where he doesn't realize he's wrong, and I don't care because I have all the messages. You said, okay, and this is directed to you, King Link, and you should already know this. You said, I know we're friends, and we're best friends, basically. But he says, I know you're friends. We're friends, or whatever. And I just care about you, and I'm worried, and you don't he doesn't deserve you. And I said, you know what? That kind of stuff, I said, has no relevance to us as who we are. Okay, I understand Brandon's doing all that, but that's between me and Brandon, not me and King Link. So I don't know why he was just he was mad in one way because he wanted to be with me, and he says he had feelings for me. And I said to him, I said, we're friends. Okay, because I'm with Brandon right now. I can't leave Brandon after I gave him another chance to go with you, because then it'd be cheating and I'd be no better than him. So I referred to you as friend. And you knew and you agreed. And Logan even seen for himself that you were crazed. You were saying stuff that wasn't normal. And then you made up a fucking lie and an assumption because of something someone else said to try to look cool about me, and you will believe that? That's what really hurt my feelings. Because if you're so much of a friend, you wouldn't have said that behind my back and then to me when I approached you about it. Just because you were jealous because I was telling him my problems? I don't tell you my problems because you hold it against me. And I don't like people like that. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. And when I told you we are no longer friends anymore and I blocked you off of everything, you told Logan, oh, I'm done with her. I'm breaking off whatever we had. Breaking what off? We're not in a relationship. We're friends. And we're not friends no more. But it was just the purpose that you claim that we had something. And then your friends come on my page every time, every fucking moment to tell me that you're saying this and that you said that and this and this and this and that. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they say, because if I didn't see you say it for myself, I don't give a shit. But at the same time, I'm clarifying shit for them. And I don't care if you say, oh, I hope she sees this and I hope we're still friends. No. This is exactly an example of a lunatic. You claim you broke everything off, but why the fuck are you still subscribed to me? You say you're not a stalker, but why are you still with the bell that allows notifications that every time I upload a video? You watch my videos, you dislike my videos on purpose, and if you say you don't, it's very convenient that as soon as I upload a video, it's one dislike. Instantly. And the video doesn't even have to be watched. Hello? Okay? And it's very convenient that your friend, who I thought was my friend, okay? Because, first of all, I was nothing but nice to him. And even though you and him were arguing, I tried to bring you two back together as friends. He went behind my back and plotted with you, I guess, to come and disrespect me. First of all, he came to my channel and sent me an invite to join his game. So this way he can start drama, because he asked me about you. I didn't bring you up. And I clarified to him, you are a fucking stalker and you are a fucking weirdo. Okay? And let me just explain something to you. And I'm going to correct myself cuz I was wrong for saying this. You're not ugly. Okay? But the way you are is ugly. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody's beautiful in their own way, and everybody deserves a soulmate. Your soulmate might get scared away with the way you are. So if I were you, I would change that quality about yourself, that obsessive and compulsive lying. I'm telling you, it's going to get you into trouble because you don't want to acknowledge or admit to the fact that you are wrong, which is the fact that you constantly harass without even realizing. And I told you this many times before. Don't, okay? And I always said this to you. Don't talk about my business to no one. And you still did behind my back. And people still wrote me, and I still forgave you, kept going. But eventually, enough is enough. A real friend doesn't put people's business out there. Okay? And I told you, okay? And this is something that I'm going to have to say now. I am asexual. I don't like having sex. I don't like it. And I feel disgusting every time. And I did this because I was in a relationship with someone I cared about, because people don't understand what asexual is. You know what? It's not even worth, this whole topic is not even worth a discussion. However, I'm just going to let you know right now to stay the fuck off my channel, unsubscribe me, take off the bell notification, and also please tell your fucking friends to unsubscribe me. Tell everybody to unsubscribe me. I'd rather not have any fucking followers on there that belong to you or are with you or watch your videos. I don't want anything of you at all. And that video you just made of me, please take it down. Because one, you put my name on there, and this name currently does belong to me. And when you're referring to me in the comments, you're directing it towards me. And as for the snapshots, those same snapshots, I have the same ones, and I also have more. The ones you don't want them to see, but I can post them. The reason why I could post them is because you were messaging me, and you were also not only messaging me, but you were posting them on my public pages. See, when it's public, it's legal to post. And I didn't post the messages I sent you public, but I'll still allow you to send them. I give you full permission. Post them. You could even post a nude one if you want. I don't give a shit. Because as far as I'm concerned, I do webcam modeling. So you're not doing me any harm. You're just going to make yourself look stupid because you're attracted to me. Post it. See if I give a shit. I don't. And I didn't send you that on purpose. I send it by mistake because you keep popping up with notifications and pops up at the after and another. After I gave you my number, that I clicked the wrong fucking message because you always fucking write me non-stop, back to back. That was what pissed me the fuck off, is that I couldn't write a single person on my fucking own cell phone because I had like tons and hundreds of fucking messages from you. It's sickening. And as soon as I decided, let me be nice, let me just add him on my PlayStation network and introduce him to one of my new friends, you get jealous and you start getting mad and then I told you that same day we started arguing, I told you, be original. That was the whole problem you had, is that he was being original. Logan was being original and I was praising him for it. And I was just saying, like, why do you keep looking up stuff? Why can't you just take it from the heart and mean it? And post your own pickup line. It's not that hard to think of something. If you really care about somebody, you would think to say something. Like, for example, I'll give you one now, and it's going to be off the top of my head. Basically, you could say something, even on Valentine's Day, you could even use this, which is basically, let's see, I packed all my things. Can I move in your heart for life? Look at that. Simple. There you go. Not that hard. It may not be the best, but it came out from my heart. These are the things you didn't do. You just looked things up. And whenever I would just like name something, oh, I know, he's Mr. Know-It-All. You just can't just be normal about it. If someone's wrong about something, they don't like to be corrected on it constantly, every time, all the time. And you have to be this, living, dictionary and fucking Google translator. And that's not an attractive trait. It isn't. And now I have this long ass video I have to fucking post. Did I want to, post this? No, I didn't. But now I have to. And why is that? Because of the drama that you brought to me. Because you and your friends, okay? Because they're not my friends. Clearly they're not. If they can come on my channel and disrespect me and try to come onto my game, then fucking weird fat little bitch had the fucking nerve to go into my fucking game and invite me again? What, for more drama? I don't think so. Okay? And I was very nice to that boy. Okay? And I had mad respect for him until then. Because when he and you went through the argument, I didn't take no one's side. Okay? I did what I did, which was tell you both it isn't worth fighting over. You two should be friends. That's what real friends do. Okay? And because you two don't know what real friends are, continue your life together. Because that's what you are. Nothing. And that's what you will remain to me. Nothing. I'm gonna go about my life and I don't want any of you on my fucking YouTube channel. I'm just saying.